Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're gonna be looking at a man's guide to a force of nature, or the man's guide, because a bunch of fucking people wanted me to look at Soundsmith, and one of the main ones that they wanted me to look at was a man's guide. So we are gonna be looking at our first video here, and it is gonna be a back and forth. If you haven't seen before, I reacted to about 3 pieces of the stereotypes, but we're gonna be continuing on the stereotypes with Pyro in the next video. But in this one, we're gonna go on ahead and do the man's nature, because it seems that this is the one that people really want me to look at. But again, if you yourself also, first things first, if you guys want to see these reactions live, I stream on twitch.tv/Yuffie. You can take a look at myself there if you're interested in a lot of what I do. I do everything all at once, by the way. I just talk my ass off and I stream for like at least 5 to 6 hours every day. So if you want to take a look at that, twitch.tv/Yuffie. Also, another thing too is if you do enjoy the content and you want to see more, just on the comments below, you can say whatever the fuck you want. You can say fucking some stupid ass shit if you want. But also, if you have any recommendations that you want me to react to, even if it's outside of the Team Fortress community, I would gladly look at it. I'm just looking at things for people to react to. I'm also going to be reacting to a lot of things that my friends have reacted to as well. Naga Neum being one of them. If you haven't seen them, they also have they're also a react channel besides just playing games as well. But let's go on ahead and start this one now.
A lot of people enjoy role-playing in games. I'm not talking about D&D players, and no, I'm not talking about Mr. Furvius, and yes, Reddit, I do see you over there, but the people I'm talking about are the ones who take characters from a game like Team Fortress 2 and masquerade as them while they're playing. For example, we've got the guy who plays Soldier, who's loud and patriotic and maybe a little arrogant, the edgelord sniper who insists on being a lone wolf and refuses to work with the rest of his team, and then there's the scout, the... Do people actually still roleplay as like characters in a game? Like whenever they're playing like TF2, they'll like actually act out as a character, like with like fucking like accent and everything. That sounds fucking crazy. I never thought of that. I thought it was cringe for a bit. I don't mind that people do it to have fun with whatever you do, but I just thought it was a little cringe when people did it. Like there's a one guy who was using like his edgy ass OC, and he'd be like, oh, like blood, guts, and edgy humor, edgy shit, and we'd kind of like make fun of the guy. I was like a lot younger during this, so this is when I was playing like MMOs and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, but like games like TF2, I never thought like anybody would like RP as anybody in that game. What? It's such a funny thing. Actual manifestation of everything you want to punch in the face. The thing is, role-playing isn't inherently bad. Like when you have that heavy that just blasts Russian music over the mic and becomes that anchor that rallies and pushes his team to victory. But occasionally there's that guy, just like that one guy that just takes it way too far. And that's where this thing came from.
Oh, I get it. There's a certain way that you play when you use a certain gun, and he is going to hold on, give me a second. I just picked my charger, and he's going to explain to you how this certain way of action is done. Doing the gun. Okay, we'll see more.
The Force of Nature seems like a really good weapon on paper. It has 2 bullets in the chamber, and while it deals slightly less damage per pellet than stock, it in turn fires more pellets per shot, meaning you're going to be dealing more damage at close range. It also fires faster than stock and has a knockback mechanic that can be pretty insane at times. Unfortunately, though, this gun is one of those weapons that's really worth less than the sum of its parts. Realistically, you aren't going to achieve much due to the 2-shot style. You lose the consistent damage that the scattergun offers. The playstyle this weapon incentivizes is even more hit and run than usual, although more often than not with pub scouts, it's more of a miss and run. I think you do need that, Garden, and I think you should take me seriously, because look at the scoreboard right now.
Yeah. I got numbers on.
Wow!
Yo, did he just walk up?
That's not real. That's not real.
Slowly? And miss both Force of Nature shots?
He did. He really did, though.
Yo, Soldier, are you gonna let him do?
That's not real. This is gotta be like a fucking like a skit. Like, wait.
Do that to you.
Also, it'd
Like,
be a pretty
actually?
big oversight if I didn't talk about the
No
extra
way.
mobility that you can get while using this weapon. You can use it to get a little extra horizontal distance out of a jump, or even use it with the winger to jump even higher than you normally would be able to with the atomizer. This opens up a lot of maps in some really interesting ways, and it can be used to grab some kills from some unexpected places. It can also be used to make some cool
So like, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you ever played I played Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is the one that I played. There's one called, actually I think it's called wait, hold on. What's Rebecca's gun called? What is Rebecca's excuse me, gun called? Because you can get it. It's called Guts. Guts has a blow up point, like a blast back, right? It's so strong it blasts you back, so you can shoot it underground. It's like I think it gives you, I'm pretty sure it gives you a bit of a lift whenever you use it in that way, right? Like when you jump, you shoot, you kind of, you know, jump a little higher. Not too much. It's not like significant, but it definitely helps for certain situations. It's kind of like that. It's just like a gun that gives you a little bit of a flashback. I can't remember. There was another game too that allowed you to do that. I just can't remember the name of it. Was it a shotgun, a machine gun? Or Machine Gun Night 2? The one that we played before, where you gotta go like descend down and you use a machine gun to make sure you don't fall so fucking hard. I remember that. But that's a cool mechanic. I like a shotgun that can fucking make you lift off. That's actually cool.
looking escapes too.
Gets you
So
to places you're not
yeah,
supposed to
for me,
later.
that's the main draw of this weapon, since I'm a huge fan of interesting movement mechanics. But that doesn't take away from the fact that the consistent damage of the stock scattergun will outclass it in almost every single situation. As far as I know, the Force of Nature is meant to be a side grade. What this weapon is supposed to do is give you some extra mobility to come from an unexpected place and deal an even bigger burst of damage than that of the stock scattergun. But in my experience, it also fails this, due to the fact that if you get a good meat shot on the enemy, you're gonna launch them far enough so that the second shot will do about as much damage as a staled fox laser.
Right. So that's the main problem. Yeah, I've seen this happen before. Normally when I say, oh right, also Ash's fucking coach gun does this shit. Normally when you blast them back, it's mostly just to be able to get away from them, but now I'm realizing that yes, there are guns that do that, but it's more just to kind of show power. And then you realize that when you blow somebody back with a shotgun that requires you to use at close quarters, almost like a melee weapon, and then you blast them back too hard and you deal no damage, yeah, you kind of fuck yourself. I'm not gonna lie, I fucked myself hard with shit like that, where I'd blast a character back and I need to shoot them, and whether miss or just don't deal enough damage because, you know, I already shot them too fucking far.
In my experience, this is why most fan scouts are usually an inconvenience rather than a threat, because a well-aimed shot will put them down pretty quickly, and they struggle to secure frags unlike those with the stock scattergun. This really just results in an annoying piece of shit that never leaves you alone. Honestly, the Force of Nature is really just your 5th grade bully. Yeah, it's loud, it's annoying, and it'll definitely shove you around a bit, but the moment he comes face to face with someone slightly stronger than him, he's gonna be gone faster than the monetization on this video now that I said piece of shit a few seconds ago. I mean, really. If you want to be a
Wait, does YouTube still do that thing where they don't like it when you curse? Because I've been cursing in every fucking video. Sometimes I do it without noticing. So chat will tell me, like, chat can hold me accountable for cursing, but I'm pretty sure that curse counter would go high as shit if given the chance to. But holy shit, that's up. If they're still doing that, that's kind of funny. But at the same time, I could tell. Like, I mean, it makes sense why they do that, but like, fuck.
First damage god, then just use a soda popper, it's way better. So how do you really use this thing? How does a true Manco mercenary use the Force of Nature? Well, the super secret,
not so secret,
way to play fan scout is just go for environmental kills. No, really, like I have spent a total of
10 hours
training with this and perfecting my strategy. Just watch.
Hey bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet.
That's
Wow.
right. You're not gonna be the one killing them,
Bro,
but you will be.
No, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on.
Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet.
That was purpose. There was no way that wasn't on. There is no way that wasn't an accident. There is no way that was an accident. There is no way. That guy's huge. I think with any gun, you kind of want to do headshots, but with a shotgun, I think it's okay to do body shots. Fuck. Every game that I played with a shotgun, a body shot one would fucking, I'm absolutely kill. Fucking Call of Duty, fucking Fallout for fuck's sake. Everything. It's just a body shot. Why are you aiming for the head with the shotgun? It's a 2-shot. Well, it's also a tank too, so I guess it would take a lot more to kill a tank. with anything in any case. But still, that had to have been on purpose.
That's right, you're not gonna be the one killing them, but you will be the one who helps them take that leap of faith straight into a hole. Now, if you're like me, a former member of the Church of Skunks, then you'll know that their holy scripture states, "Thou shalt not play on any map other than Hightower, Upward, or Sawmill." Because of this, you'll oftentimes see Force of Nature scouts near cliffs, on high up ledges, or near saws, I guess, just kind of waiting for those unlucky enough to walk near.
Alright, guys, what would you do if the spy came out of your screen and put his cigarette out in your eyeball? What? What do you want? Clockwork Smurf, you fucking
Long live the
idiot,
king.
you fool.
No,
Oh, right. I almost forgot one of the Skunk's main tools, the Schadenfreude. Honestly, I think it's one of the funniest taunts in the entire game. Really, everyone will think that you're a master comedian if you use it after every single kill. In fact, they'll think you're so funny that they'll start to feel inferior and follow you around the map trying to kill you so that they can feel better about themselves. That's how cool everyone will think you are if you use the Schadenfreude after every kill. And if you want to take it to the next level, you could even incorporate
Okay. So, I have so many experiences with this fucking, like, doing shit like this. Being the taunter and taunting. Mind you, you already know my description. I do whatever I want. I do it badly. That's kind of like the shtick, right? So when I play these games, I'm obviously not going to be the best. And I do pride myself to being, like, just a bit above average, at least, you know? Like, I'm not going to go fucking sicko mode, obviously. But definitely. But that kind of leads me into the point where, like, being taunted and taunting kind of leaves a bit of a thing to you. It's very funny. Also, thank you. Holy shit. I appreciate it, Zura. I hope you're doing well, and I appreciate the 10 fucking stream streak. Dude, 10 days uninterrupted. Let's fucking go. But again, so taunting me. Let's do me taunting, right? In games, I have done taunts. I've done stupid shit. I make fun of people whenever I'm playing certain characters. And mind you, this isn't just a fucking scout. This is anybody. You taunt, you will be targeted. People do not like being shown that they're ass or they've been outplayed or in any kind of way. They will fucking fight you on sight. And I swear to God, it happens the most. Like, I'd be using like fucking a support character and taunt because they tried to kill me the first time. And then immediately they'd ambush me over and over again. If my team is ass, then I'm obviously going to die most of the time. Sometimes I'll get a kill or two. But the only funny thing is that they're constantly coming at me. They'll even fucking die to get that kill. They'll do anything. You just gotta fucking make fun of them once and they'll fucking play into that shit. Everybody has an ego when it comes to these games. Everybody, especially me, because when that happens to me, mind you, I'm terrible at this game. Sometimes I'll get killed, sometimes I don't. But when they taunt me, yeah, no, it affects me. And I go after the person who fucking taunted me. Even if I am the worst person, I will try my fucking damnedest to get it. But I always fucking die doing so because for some reason, my team is always shit and my enemy team is always better. And I don't know why. It fucking sucks. My elo sometimes is shit.
Incorporate bind spam into your play. Little known fact about the Schadenfreude, it actually combos into a Lenny face bind. That's right, M. Night Shyamalan to Lenny bind is a true combo. Oh, and also speaking of combos.
What?
People always think that the pyro is the...
Soldier, pyro, demoman, heavy, engineer, medic, sniper, spy, skunt, trollger, hybro, sticky spammer. Oh, okay. A hoovy, ninjaneer, needleman, luxman, F scout, B expense, D night. Oh, fucking demo night. Bread monster. I don't know. I know section. I don't know the bread monster. Sticky jumper. I don't know. Pauline is just one of the characters, and admin is the announcer. It's gonna be interesting to see the other playstyles.
People always think that the pyro is the combo class of TF2, but the Force of Nature Scout actually has a huge array of combos at his disposal. This includes the classic Schadenfreude to Lenny bind combo, meat shot to meat shot 8 close parentheses bind combo, taunt to get bodied combo. Yeah. Wait. Oh, no, 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 no. Critical kill to thinking you're really good at the game combo. Assist-based domination to easy game bind combo. Extremely powerful forward-facing high knockback kill move to infuriating taunt combo.
That's fucking
Wait,
funny.
Sandman into cleaver combo. Wait, but that's not a thing anymore. Who the fuck wrote this?
What? Oh, yeah, that was my bad.
Honestly, at the end of the day, as a Force of Nature scout, you should be as much like the scout as possible. Get in character and roleplay a bit. Run fast, hit hard, get all the girls, and also be as big of an annoying little shit as you possibly can. I promise, everyone's gonna love you. It's still kind of a shitty weapon, though. I'm gonna go ahead and give the Force of Nature 2 lime paints and a green energy. It's got a lot of potential, but I just really feel like it needs to capitalize more on its burst damage if it wants to be a reliable threat. I don't know. The flavor's just really
Oh boy. Okay, so I guess I'm now the producer of an amateur food review series.
So, it is an interesting topic to think about. To play as a character, because technically, to be fair, they are right. If you are the character, you do end up playing the way that is needed. So obviously with the scout, you do kind of want to hit a hit and run kind of aspect to it, because you're not a fucking strong guy. You will die fucking hard as shit, like Tracer or like fucking ADCs. You do not want to be anywhere near any of the characters, because you will fucking perish under the weight of your sins. So yeah, it makes sense. Like the way you want to play is kind of his personality. Hit and run. You fucking troll a bit. You do a little bit of trolling. For sniper, you want to kind of remain patient in that kind of way. And these are kind of common attributes to the characters. So in a way, the same personality that you do with the characters matches with the same playstyle that you do as the character. You know, like when you're playing the character, like you each one, Pyro being some fucking crazy dude. I think I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he's fucking insane and he burns everybody. I think Pyro does the same in the game. So forth and so forth. The personality matches the playstyle. That's all I'm trying to get at. It works really well. And if you kind of understand the personality, you kind of get into somebody's shoes. I actually do think you will do better with the character doing so. Actually getting in their kind of their thought process in their head, calculating the same way, doing things the same way they do, being a little patient with some of the characters that are patient. Scout doesn't seem like the type of character you want to be patient with. Scout seems like the character you want to get in and then out, in and then out, in and out, like until they die in each case. So yeah, I'm kind of right on that. I do agree with that.
And that's it. What the hell did he turn the show into? Alright, let's get on with it and roll the outro.
By the way, this video was sponsored by Marketplace.tf because I like money. You know who else likes money? Everyone. Everyone likes money. If you say you don't like money, you're probably lying. Anyway, you want to know what a great way to save money is? Using Marketplace.tf instead of the Steam Community Market. You want to know why? Because it's cheaper than the Steam Community Market. What else did you think I was going to say? Oh, and also you can sell items there for straight cash, and anything you buy from there is immediately tradable. So that's nice too.
Crazy.
Anyway, click on the link in the description if you like money. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
They got fucking the Patreon. I wonder if they still make it. Actually, let's see if they do still make content. Let's go to Soundsmith. Let's see how long they made the last video. Last video was 13 hours ago. So Soundsmith still does make videos. Interesting. I enjoy that. That makes sense. I do. So if you enjoy Soundsmith's content, like and sub to them, obviously. And as for me, that was Mann's Guide to a Force of Nature. I do understand like the entire concept of it. The Force of Nature though does seem like a fucking hit and miss weapon. They literally brought back hit and miss from the other time where like from the other part where I said no, not what I said, but what the other guy said, fucking lazy purple, about the hit and miss kind of thing, the hit and miss concept of like the guns. That Force of Nature does seem to kind of creep up with that part of it. Interestingly enough, I do enjoy it. But yeah, but thank you very much for coming by. I really do appreciate it. If you want more UV content, I have a comic, twitch.tv/UV first. Second, I have a comic. If you want to read that, you can read it on my Patreon, Pixiv. Actually, I gotta post the next comic actually real soon. I forgot to post it on Sunday. Oh shit. Patreon and Pixiv. You can also read it on Webtoons and the first chapter on Webtoons and Tapas. As well as if you want to support me, you can go ahead and support me on Patreon. I have many things you can do. All money that I get from there goes into the art of the comic, as well as other projects that I'll be working on as well. But yeah, no, thank you very much for coming by. I really do appreciate the support, and make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We're going back to fucking stereotypes. We love stereotypes. All right, thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Love you all. Bye, everybody. Yeah, I got to do a quick one.